database student who will share his experience with you regarding the interviews.
Thank you very much. I'll briefly start by introducing myself. I'm Abdulbasit and Justice. I came from Nigeria. Currently studying physiotherapy and rehabilitation at Gazi University here in Ankara. I won a Turkish bürslari scholarship in the year 2021.
2020, yeah. We actually came the same year.
Yeah.
So I'm from Sierra Leone and he's from Nigeria. So you're actually going to have a mixture of experience regarding this.
Yeah.
So how did you get the information that you are going to go to the interview, that you selected for the interview?
I was mailed.
Okay, you got it through the email. I know you were excited.
I was very, very excited. I was very excited because I wasn't waiting for the interview, for the mail that day. Actually, it was like a surprise.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, I was not emailed. I don't know what happened to my email, but these guys went to my Facebook and they messaged me, and out of that time, I had deleted Facebook.
Oh,
Yes, that's it. And so they called me. They emailed me, they sent the message on Facebook, I couldn't reply. So they called me now. And when they called me, I thought it was fake. I thought it was all of those scammers. I told my friend, I said, bro, they called me today that I have an interview for the Turkey bürslari, and but I think it's just, yeah. And my guy said, bro, you have to go and see. And I went, and it was actually, yeah. So what are some of the questions that you were asked during the interview?
Well,
I know the questions might be different, but
yeah. Actually, like the questions differs from course to course, depending on the course you want to study. Yeah.
So what are some of the general questions? First of all, general questions they ask you.
Yeah. I was asked to introduce myself. After the introduction, yes, I was asked to state the course I wanted to study after winning the scholarship.
Yes.
So I mentioned it, and why do I want to study that course? Why do I want to study that course? Like, why not, let's say for example, why not engineering? Like, why not biology? Why not you decide to study?
Why medicine? So the reason why they are asking this question is that you remember you wrote the intent letter. You categorically stated what you want to read, what you have read, and what you want to read. How what you have read is related to what you want to read, and why you need to read that course.
Yes.
So they want to know if you are still going with the idea, if you are consistent,
Yes.
you know, so they can know that this person knows what he's up to.
Yeah.
I think we should give him this chance.
Yes. I know some of the people just used to they will rampantly select the courses without even know what the course is all about. Yeah. So that is also one of the main reasons they used to ask you about the course you selected. Yeah.
So is there any other questions that they ask you during the interview?
Yes, I was asked related to medicine because actually I selected some of the courses I could remember. My favorite courses were medicine, dentistry, and physiotherapy. So they are all medical, related to medical.
So you were given the physiotherapy.
I was given physiotherapy due to the code and the number of applicants.
Yeah. So one thing again we need to understand is that all of the courses you selected, they might place you into another course.
Yes.
That is definitely going to be related to your course.
Related, yeah. It was my third choice.
It is possible that they cannot place you to those courses. Yeah. For example, for me, peace and conflict was not my first choice. International relations was my first choice. But the placement, you know, I think they told me the placement that there was no space.
I even have this Tanzanian friend that he got it. His first choice was medicine and he got it. So it differs actually.
Yeah.
And depending on the country you are, the competition. Yeah. Depending on the country you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So do you have any tips for those that are awaiting the emails for the interview?
Well, actually, first and foremost, I wish you all the best. And you should always be, optimistic that you will get it by God's grace. So now just pray fervently first and foremost. You say hard work and determination is directly proportional to success, provided prayers remain constant. So you pray. And secondly, you should be making research about Turkey. You need to learn more about Turkey. And during the interview, you can learn things hi, hello in Turkish language, so that you can impress your interview was with it.
Maraba, hi.
You can say Maraba.
Tishikola, thank you. Like some of these things. So when you get to the interview,
Yeah.
they actually want to come to Turkey, and is determined.
Yeah, don't worry. One day we'll use Turkish language to make this kind of video.
Then again, I think my experience is you have to know some of the good things about Turkey. For example, the good places. For example, when they ask me, one of the questions they ask me is that, what do you know about Turkey? I said, well, I've been following Turkey. I think Turkey is very historic. You have to learn about the history of Turkey a bit. I told them that, Turkey emerged from the Ottoman Empire, and after the empire, because of the First World War, so the empire collapsed, and Turkey emerged because of Ismail Kemal Atatürk, and during that time he was a leader, and so he declared the Republic of Turkey. And so you have to read some of these things, and then again they ask me, what is the capital of Turkey? So this is what it got me, and I said Istanbul, and actually a lot of people think it's Istanbul because Istanbul is the most popular city in Turkey. So you have to understand this thing, that it is Ankara, not Istanbul. Don't do the same.
Istanbul was the former capital of Turkey. The current
so now,
now
it's the commercial city. So, is there any other tip that you think?
Well, I would like to add this as of students that want to apply related to the medical field, that's my own part. I was most of the questions, because that time it was during the pandemic, so I was asked about all these genetics. So people that want to apply for medicine or related courses, all these medical courses, so you need to study very well actually before the interview. Don't think that you'll just be asked about Turkey and that's it. No, you'll be asked much question about the course you want to study. I could remember I was asked about genetics, and that time COVID-19 was rampant, so I was asked, what is COVID-19? I wasn't even expecting such kind of question. So, but because it was rampant and I used to read news on Facebook, so that's how I was able to just create it and explain it to them based on my own understanding, and just don't cram before going to interview actually.
Just really understand something.
Yes, don't cram. For what I'm trying to say, maybe you say, maybe I will be asked to introduce myself. Then the second question is, what is engineering? No. The question will come haphazard. So just try to understand.
Just read around. Just know your applications you submitted, the courses that you selected, and your major course. And stay close to your letter of intent. Be reading it. And also if you're a master's student, stay close to your research proposal. Some of the things you stated that you want to research about, because these people actually want to know if you're consistent. You actually know what you're up to.